Yo, what's up guys, Dezo here, and today we're going to be talking about Littlefinger's plan to become king. First, I just wanted to take a moment to shout out Reddit user MyDreamTurnip for coming up with this theory and allowing me to use it in this video. So by now we all realize that Littlefinger is about 10 steps ahead of everybody besides Varys, and most of what he does we don't really see coming until the last second. But now that he helped Sansa and Jon take the north, his actions might be a little easier to predict because there's not that much time left in the show. So let's first take a look at the current state of some of the regions in Westeros. So in the Vale, he already has a pretty strong hold there. Robb and Arryn kinda thinks that Littlefinger is some kind of hero, and Littlefinger thinks he's too young and stupid to realize that he's a snake in the grass. Down in Dorne, they just had a really big change of leadership, and the leader is a bastard, and the only real heirs right now are 3 other bastards. Littlefinger will probably put off dealing directly with Dorne for a little bit because he does not see them as a threat. Olenna Tyrell is pretty much the only one left with the claim on the Reach, so Littlefinger can probably promise this area to anybody he wants. The Westerlands pretty much also lost their entire family, with Kevin dead, Tywin dead, and the real only rulers left there would be Cersei and Jaime. And Jaime is so devoted to Cersei, he doesn't even really care about holding the land right now. Cersei is going to have a lot more problems in the future with ruling in general, so she probably won't be focusing on the Western lands that much either. Once they die, Tyrion pretty much has the best claim there. The Stormlands, no one really has a claim on that at this point. He can also put whoever he wants there when he wants. The Riverlands are also under control of the Lannisters and the Freys. Edmure is the only person with a strong hold on it, and Littlefinger thinks that Sansa would have the best claim on that if Edmure happened to perish. And down in King's Landing, Littlefinger already orchestrated the murder of Joffrey and Jon Arryn, a king and a hand of the king, so he could probably do it again if he needed to once Dany takes the throne. So this plan that I'm about to explain to you is probably what Littlefinger plans to do in his own head. We all know that Littlefinger has several options and several backup plans for almost every situation, but this is probably his go-to plan, and this would make him king as fast as possible. So the first thing that Littlefinger will have to do is to get Sansa jealous of Jon enough to want him dead or at least overthrown. He will probably do this by promising Sansa the North and having more power. He already started to do this in Season 6, Episode 10, and a lot of people think that it was really unclear what Sansa was thinking when Jon became king in the North, and Littlefinger probably saw it as Sansa was super jealous that she wasn't getting credit for the battle and super jealous that no one wanted her Queen of the North. The next thing Littlefinger would probably plan on doing is killing Edmure and giving the Riverlands to Sansa because she has the most legitimate claim there. You have to remember that the Riverlands belonged to House Tully, Catelyn's house, before the Freys took it from them. The next thing Littlefinger would do is marry Sansa. This could be with or without her consent. Quite frankly, he really doesn't care, he just wants to be king and she is a big part of it. And if she gets this far with his help, she won't really have a choice. All Littlefinger would need to do at this point is wait for Daenerys to destroy the Lannister army, so Littlefinger's hoping Cersei and Jaime die here. Once Daenerys has taken the throne, Littlefinger's next move would be killing Tyrion, as he is legally married to Sansa. I know the marriage wasn't consummated, but 99% of the people in Westeros do not know that. So legally, he is still married to Sansa. So Tyrion would have the best claim on the Western lands if Cersei and Jaime died. With Tyrion dead, that would give Sansa the best claim to the Western lands. After Tyrion is dead, Littlefinger would kill Robb and Arryn. This would give Sansa the best claim to the Vale. So at this point, Littlefinger would be married to Sansa, who has the best claim on the North, the Riverlands, the Vale, and the Western lands, either through birth or through marriage. The entire North and West are all his now. So Littlefinger would probably then get friendly with Daenerys. He would probably be doing this in the slyest way he could think of, so Varys wouldn't tell her not to. He would then secretly have Daenerys put Varys in Dorne and have the Reach given to Theon and Yara. This is when Littlefinger would strike. He has an army through the north and the west, and this is when he would take down Daenerys and whatever Dothraki and Unsullied remain after the war with the Lannisters. He would then promise the Reach to Euron if he could destroy Theon and Yara for him. He would then kill Varys and take Dorne, and then kill Euron once he has taken the Reach, and Littlefinger would claim it for himself. And this is how Littlefinger would be king and have everything and have Sansa by his side. There is a huge problem with this. Sansa isn't as submissive as Littlefinger thinks she is, and she can manipulate Robin just as much as Littlefinger can. She might even be able to do it better because she's pretty hot and she can pretend that she will marry Robin. Littlefinger's plan basically falls apart before step 1 happens. Like I said before though, Littlefinger always has a backup plan, and I did make another video on what Littlefinger will do once Sansa doesn't want to betray Jon. Feel free to check that video out. The link to that is on the screen right now. So that's pretty much it for this video. Please leave a comment down below telling me what you think. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe for more Game of Thrones related videos. There is a playlist in the description below with all my Game of Thrones theories. Feel free to check that out as well. I also wanted to thank any of you that's made it this far for bearing with me through this video, as I do have a pretty stuffy nose. And if you want to check out my Dream Turnips comment, there is a link to that in the description as well.